Tesla. Because Elon Musk on Tuesday night tweeted out a nice big number about Tesla, then he almost immediately walked it back. That's today's Musk Minute. First, Musk tweeted at 7 p.m. last night, Tesla made 0 cars in 2011, but will make around 500,000 in 2019. Ooh, and that got some nice play. People said, wow, think about that. What an increase. But wait a minute. 4 hours later, just before midnight, he clarified, meant to say annualized production rate at end of 2019, probably around 500,000, i.e. 10,000 cars a week. Deliveries for a year still estimated to be about 400,000, which...
He needs an editor, man.
A little bit of a difference there. 400,000 and 500,000, we are talking about a 20% difference.
I mean, I think that's exactly the reason why the general counsel resigned this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, like...
No, not because of that tweet.
But it's
Sure.
emblematic of what he has to deal with.
It's like, my job is to general counsel the company, right? My job is to make sure we do everything legally, right? We follow Reg FD, we do all the stuff we're supposed to do as a public company. And instead, I have my CEO going out there tweeting guidance and then having to clarify because the guidance wasn't accurate. I mean, Tesla needs to file an SEC statement on this, right? They need to have an 8K clarifying exactly what happened. I mean, we know what happened, but putting it in the public record the way you're supposed to as a public company. And I think it is a perfect example of why you have executives continuing to leave the company. It's a pain in the ass to work at Tesla. General counsel's Dane Butzwinger is like he's citing cultural differences. I mean, the cultural differences, they don't follow the rules.
Yep.
I'm a lawyer, they don't follow the rules.
He lasted
Tesla's
2 months.
GC leaving. Yeah. Yep.
2 months at a company, which just shows every day must feel like a lifetime.
When we talk about this company, one thing we always mention is this fact that there are big believers in Musk and Tesla who, no matter what, will always stay big believers. And I want to show 2 tweets I saw in response to Musk's tweets. First of all, this is a New York Times reporter who tweeted out and said, that is a very, very different statement. They're not even really close. And I'm not sure if this is the exact Times reporter that did that review years back that Musk slammed, but I think it might be. But then someone responds, still more accurate than your reporting, which clearly, a big Tesla believer. And then, see, this on the same theme, this person says, no need to apologize. Everyone already knew it was, and that the branch Elonians didn't care. I love that.
I love that term.
And he's making a joke, the branch Davidians, it's a cult, but it is true.
Oh, yes, the old joke where like 30 people died in a massive fire in Waco.
Okay.
Yeah,
but I'm just explaining what the branch Elonians was a reference to. Yes. But Myles, we always say it's like we can cover every incremental piece of so-called bad news we want. They missed production targets. Musk said this, then he walked it back. There are people out there who say, it doesn't matter to me, don't care. This is the company of the future, and Tesla and Elon Musk can do no wrong.
Yes.
I think the only tangible evidence against that is the executive departure. And I have been really trying to focus on keeping track of it, and I'm realizing the more I dig, the more LinkedIn posts I see, the more people are tweeting at me being like, hey, actually, this guy lasted 1 month. And to your point, a lot of these people who joined the company, knowing how mercurial Musk is, they're the ones who believe in Tesla, but they cannot survive.
Well, so if you're Dane Butzwinkis, you just joined 2 months ago. Well, you were joking, it's the tweet, or it's this trend, but he knew. I mean, what could have happened in the last 2 months?
He needed to give it a shot.
Oh, I didn't realize just how bad it would be.
I think he needed to give it a shot.
Well, right. I mean, he works at a law firm, Butzwinkis does, that does work for Tesla and has worked with Tesla in the past. So he basically went from the partner side of the legal exchange to being on the corporate side, got there and said, actually, we'll still get work with you guys. We're probably still on retainer, so I don't really need to work here all the time anyway. But I just feel like, it's very interesting to see a company that makes sophisticated products that are being driven, like they're heavy products that are flying very fast on the road, but it seems like the whole company is patched together, right? Yeah. It doesn't really feel like, Ford is just all kinds of chaos, right? So, I don't know. We'll talk about it again in the future, right?